Good morning, good morning. It's day 13 of Vlogmas. I'm here. I don't think you can quite see Esme, but she's trying to get in on the scene as per usual. I've changed locations so that you can see a bit of the tree, just for a change, instead of being stuck in my sewing room. Yeah, so day 13. We're getting there, aren't we? So what am I doing today? Opening Sam's and the Fabric Godmother advent gifts. I gotta walk the dogs as per, and today I'm going to Costco to get all the goodies in for Christmas. Excited. So, just in case I don't get back in time to do any more vlogging, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out today, I'm going to pop on the Christmas cracker kind of sew along. So if you're interested in making the crackers, I showed them yesterday, just let me grab them. This is where I'm up to with them. So I've just got to edge stitch in gold around the edge, and then I'm going to put some plastic snaps on to keep them closed around the cracker tube, and choose some fancy ribbon from my stash. So not much to do on them, but I do want to get them all finished and all the goodies put in, so I'll give you an idea of some of the goodies that are going inside them as well. So I might try and get those done before I go to Costco, and that way I've just got to upload the vlog when I get back if I haven't got time to show you anything else. Just trying to plan ahead here. So shall we open the advents? I'm going to open Sam's first. Day 7. Let's see, does it rattle? I'm doing that. You know, I'm deaf in this ear, so I don't know why I'm rattling near that ear. Oh, yeah. It does rattle. That's interesting. We got it here. Ah, a load of buttons. Let's see that as well. And these ones they're self-cover buttons, but plastic ones. I wonder if you don't need the machine for those. Cut the fabric, stretch the fabric, blah, blah, blah. Press down. Sorry, it's just reading the instructions, yeah. These ones, the hemline ones, you don't need the little covered button machine and a hammer. So we'll see how we get on with those. Maybe they are a good alternative, because I always struggle with covered buttons. And then these ones, we've got some larger purple ones and some small turquoise dotty ones. So they're going to be great in my stash then, because my button stash is virtual and non-existent. I don't know if I've said before, I buy buttons for something and I use them. But it's nice to have backups, isn't it? So thanks for that. Always love a Sam gift. So Fabric Godmother, we're on day 13. Unlucky for some. Let's hope it's not another unlucky day for me, because the past few days have been a bit meh, haven't they? They have. They've been a lot meh, to be honest. Let's see what we've got today. Something on a card. Ooh, I'm liking this. Sorry, you can't see, can you? Let's get it so that, there we go. I think it's a buckle. Yeah? That would look gorgeous on a belt, wouldn't it? Need to have a think what to do with that. Made up with that. Now, I did say, didn't I, yesterday, that I was going to do a midweek running total for the Fabric Godmother to see where we're up to. I've not had time. Just not had time. So I'm going to do it on Friday, and only on Friday, because otherwise I'm getting confused. I haven't got time and I feel the pressure. And life's, stressful enough this time of year without putting added pressure on yourself. So we're going to do the Fabric Godmother running totals on a Friday. Okay, what else did I want to talk about today? Oh, I've got a new pattern. I know I'm not meant to be buying new patterns until I've sorted out the ones I've got, but the caveat is this one was on offer and the offer runs out today. It's a new one by Sinclair Patterns and it's called the Uno hoodie. I'll put some images of it up here. I love the cowl, the yoke detail on it. I think I'm going to go for, you can either have the hood, which with my hair sometimes you need to hide it, but I think I'm going to go for the cowl neck version. Now, the reason that I bought this is because it's going to be a great scrap buster and do a bit of contrast on it. That's the word, contrast. Now, Sinclair patterns. I don't buy many of their patterns, but I'm going to start looking at them a lot more and hope that they have patterns that suit me because they do different height options on the pattern and they do petite, which means I'm not going to have to do many alterations to the pattern and I might, fingers crossed, particularly with this one not being super fitted, just be able to cut it out and go. So we'll see how we get on with that. And I might do a little review of it if I've got time. It's probably not going to be before Christmas, it's one for the new year, to be honest. But yeah, let me know, have you bought the Uno from Sinclair Patterns? Have you made it? And what did you think of it? I'm looking forward to this one and I need to go through. I think it's going to be a scrappy make, so I'm going to get my jersey box out and see if I've got enough scraps of fabric, certainly to make the toile, because I've never made the pattern before. I want to make sure the fit's right on it. And then I've got some gold and grey velour. Well, it's a mustardy gold colour that I've not used. And I think I'm going to make it in that. And then make a pair of the Sabrina Slims Sinclair patterns, my new favourite stretch pattern, to go with it. And then I've still not done the Jarly, and I can't remember the name of the pattern, Eleanor pattern, put it up here. So that's the other stretch pattern that I'm going to try. I'm going to try making that in some stretch denim, and I've got some mustardy coloured, goldy mustard stretch denim, so that would go with that top, wouldn't it, as well then? Getting carried away. I've just got to concentrate on what I've got to get done by Christmas. I've still got a couple of gifts to finish it off. Well, one to start from scratch, and it's a meaty one. I've still got my dress to do because I ducked out of that yesterday and it isn't going to get done today. So tomorrow and Friday I need to allocate to making my dress and then focus on finishing my Christmas gifts up to Christmas. So that's a plan. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Esme's getting fed up of waiting. So I'm going to go put my dog walking gear on, walk the dogs and go to Costco and get the crackers finished, and hopefully you might make some crackers yourself. I love making them. It's more eco-friendly. I hate the crackers with a vengeance in the shops now because you look at all the rubbish that they put into them and people don't keep them. So I'm trying, although they are small gifts, I'm trying to find small gifts that people will keep, and fingers crossed. It worked really well last year. So we'll see how we get on this year. And people kept them, which I was quite surprised about. I thought they'd given me back and I could recycle them because that's meant to be the idea. But everyone loved them so much that they took them home, which is lovely, isn't it? And what you can do with these is they can be a Christmas placemat as well, can't they? They're a good size. Or I know that people have used them as mug rugs. So they are multi-use once you've finished with them. So yeah, We're going to make some crackers today, baby. Shall we? Shall we say bye-bye? Say bye-bye to everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. She doesn't perform, does she? Take care. See you later, guys. So in this little sew-along, we're going to make our own table crackers. So I'll just run through quickly all the pieces that you need, but I will put the dimensions in the details as well. So you're going to need your backing fabric, which is the layer that's going to go in the inside, and I've got some plain cream Christmassy fabric because it's got reindeers on it in white. I don't know if you can see them. So quite subtle. So they're going to go on the inside, and they need to measure 24 centimetres that way by 38 centimetres that way. And you need one for each cracker that you're going to make. So that's the backing. Then your fancy centre panel, which I'm using some sparkly blue for the boys and some of the gorgeous purple fabric for the ladies. And these need to measure 19 centimetres across by 24 centimetres down. So if you've got a directional fabric, make sure that the 24 centimetres is following the direction of your pattern. So that's our centre panels. And then you need some 2 edges for edge panels for every cracker. And they need to measure 10 centimetres across by 24 centimetres long. So what you're going to do is angle it down, then you can see. So you're going to end up with your centre panel and then side panel at either side, like that, to start forming your cracker. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. With a scant 1/4 inch seam allowance, sew those 3 pieces together. Okay, so I'll just give you a little update of where we're up to with the crackers. Here's the ladies one. So I'll just turn it around and you can see. So I've sewn the 2 end panels to the centre panel. And then up the middle of the 2 side panels, I've used some copper and then I've used some gold bias binding tape. You can use ribbon, you can use any trim that you want, and sew it up the centre of the 2 outside pieces. So that's the ladies one. And then that's the men's one. Then this is the man's one with the navy blue middle, and then they've got gold trim on the outside. And that's where we're up to. So next I've got to get the back panels, put them right side to right side, so all the way round, leave a little turning gap in the middle about that wide, and then turn them, press them and edge stitch them. So I'll go and do all that, and then you can see how we're going to make them look like cracker. So the cracker's all done, and here it is. So I've edged it all in a copper embroidery thread. Let's turn it round, put a snap fastener on. So I'll mark the point in the middle where I wanted the snap to go on the outside. Then I rolled it around the cracker tube and marked where I wanted the inside of the snap to go. And I've used some gauze grain ribbon to fasten it with. So I'll show you how this is looking inside, because I've realised, I'll show you how it's inside because I've realised I've not shown you the cracker tubes. So there we go. Snap. I hope you heard that. So that's the snap. And then inside, it's cracker tube. And in there, we're going to put some goodies. So I'll give you an idea of what I would put in a cracker tube, and then you can go and make your own. So ideas for inside my cracker tube are these cute lint chocolate teddies. They go in. Another idea are these, which came on card of 3 of them. And they're bottle stoppers, so I can separate them out. One of those will fit in there. And then I also buy everybody a £1 scratch card, Christmas one. It's just tradition, it's what we always do. Let's have a look what else I've got. Oh yes, these were really good. These are pen scissors. How cute are they? Little scissors. Really handy. For male or female, I've got them for men because I struggle a lot to get them. So that will fit in there, just about. A bit of jiggery pokery. And yeah, the other thing you can put in, I've got some cute Christmas ornaments for people who like collecting ornaments. And then we've got some snazzy Christmas earrings for the girlies. So there we go. Christmas crackers, all ready to make up and get ready for the day. All done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's given you a bit of inspo. And let me know if you actually get round to making your own crackers, or have you run out of time and you're just going to buy some. I was going to say naff ones, but I won't, because I won't want to upset anybody. It's some traditional shop bought crackers. Or are you going to make some of these babies? I'm addicted to them, and I make them every year, and I hope I've inspired you to as well. Happy Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.